Welcome to PC.
No,
My name is Jesse.
no, it's Primecast.
Yes.
No.
It's PC.
No, you lazy bitch. It is Primecast.
Episode 79er.
79.
Jesse.
Cool.
79er.
79er.
PC 79er.
Peace. No. I swear to God, if you make that a thing, I quit. The Niner's funny. I'll laugh at the Niner. We are not PC. My name is Wyatt.
We're not a You're not W.
Kids WB.
To the WB.
What the hell is that?
That's a singing frog from the WB.
I don't remember that.
Like that Looney Tunes dancing frog.
Yeah, I know who he is.
That does the commercials for the WB.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. I don't. I'm done. All right. So what's up?
Okay. Nothing. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Shit.
Ha.
You know what I didn't see last week?
Thor.
No, I did not.
Fucker.
But I read spoilers for it.
You read? Does it sound good? No,
It
don't.
meh.
Really? Don't spoil it for the listeners.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not.
really, it sounds meh.
Like, I'm still really kind of confused at the end, and I'll talk to you about that later.
Oh, everyone. But okay, it's fun confusing now. It's not Iron Man 3 ending confusing.
No, it's just confusing.
No. I thought the ending of Thor 2 without spoilers was left plenty good questions and not shit questions, like really stupid dumb questions like Iron Man 3 left at the end.
But Iron Man 3 had Shane Black in it, or directing.
Yeah, he's
a legend.
Well, he fucked up.
He pretty much created the action genre that we know today.
Congratulations, he
was in Predator.
Congratulations, and maybe his directing didn't mess up the movie, but
he made Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I realized something, and if you haven't seen Iron Man 3 by now, I'm just gonna assume that you might not really care about it.
Or have a soul. Might not have a soul.
So actually, you know what? Iron Man 3
spoilers. I
spoilers.
really enjoy Iron Man 3, even though
I can watch it.
It's flawed.
I can watch it. The problem I have with Iron Man 3 is where I get all uppity because what I'm really mad about Iron Man 3, what I'm really mad about is they completely fucking wasted an after credit scene. Cuz Thor
Yeah, that was total, like, they're just like, rolling off of the let's make a funny scene like we did at the end of the Avengers.
Yeah.
And people will laugh and think, but then
the Avengers, and they didn't even have. The thing is with the Avengers, okay, because Thor. Spoiler alert for Thor. Not really. I'm not telling you what they're about.
Thor and Loki fall in love.
Yeah, it's that was spoiled on the Chinese poster. Yeah, we both knew where that was going, and Iron Man only had one after credit scene. Fine, but they wasted it, to be honest. And Thor, like Avengers, had two.
Which is funny because the first Iron Man movie is the reason why we all started staying after the credits.
Well, we did. I have people in the theater still walking out, and I'm done saying things to people like, fine, whatever, you miss it. See, the first after credit scene for Thor is very like cool story progression, great. And then the second one is like, okay, that was okay, that's fine. But Thor had all the natural progression that the series needed. Iron Man 3 was like, stop. Alright, we didn't do anything. Let's keep going. Like, literally. That's it. That's how the movie felt. I liked Iron Man 3. It was fun. But I noticed that, or I realized this the other day when I was actually thinking about it. Iron Man 1 is really good. Iron Man 2 I can stomach. Iron Man 2 I can enjoy. It had progression that it was fine. We could get past it. Iron Man 3 was pointless at times. And all of my problems with it don't even come from the whole Trevor thing. It's a dead stop, and then they don't contribute anything, and then just keep going. Like, I'm not saying each movie has to contribute to the Avengers.
I think the real biggest problem of Iron Man 3 is that it seems like there's just too many producers, too many screenwriters just trying to throw in different ideas.
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man 3 syndrome.
It's not like it's not one coherent thought. It's like just different bunch of ideas that aren't really fulfilled.
Because that's what Thor 2 is. Thor is very coherent throughout, I find.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Thor 2 a lot.
Like.
And I think Captain America 2 I am so excited for that one. But anyway, my problem with Iron Man 2 and 3 that I noticed, or finally deduced the other day, is when people write Iron Man movies, they like to pull up these one-off plot points to kind of cliffhanger on, and then just never touch them again. Iron Man 2 was, oh man, he's not qualified for Avengers? What? Oh man, oh well, I'm just gonna be an Avenger. Like, Iron Man 3, I guarantee it's like, oh, he doesn't have the arc reactor? How's he gonna be Iron Man? Oh, he made another suit. That's exactly how it's gonna play, and it's like, you're doing that for absolutely no reason. You're doing that for shock value you're not getting.
My two biggest problems, like I understand like all that, like it's like that's your biggest gripe of it. I can totally understand why like the whole ending just seems so wasteful. Like, and I can understand it, but that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me compared to my two biggest gripes with Iron Man 3. One I've said many times is the how the fucking fragile all the suits are. That just really annoys me. And the lack of, and they're all remote controlled. That's remote control man. Totally defeats the purpose of Tony Stark being Iron Man. Like, he's such a pussy, especially like when he's going to rescue the people from the plane. He's not even putting himself in danger at all. Like, that kind of stuff just seems stupid to me.
It makes sense, and that is also valid.
Yeah, like when because the entire time we generally thought like he was in the suit the entire time in the plane, and then he gets hit by a truck. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's like, oh.
Well, what was really confusing about this, they showed him in the helmet, like, and I don't know. It was weird. Like
I was like, oh, you tricked me.
I feel like him not being in the suit. I think him not being in the suit was an afterthought. The way that whole scene played out, I don't know. Iron Man 3 had problems that they didn't fix, and I could get past Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 was the one that people really hated. But Iron Man 3, like, goddamn, I got past Trevor. I got past the Mandarin. I thought it was wasted potential. I thought that was the way you introduce magic and Doctor Strange with the 10 rings. There it is. Nope. Oh, well, alright, we'll get back from that. Oh, hey, I'm just not going to be Iron Man anymore. What the hell are you doing?
And the other thing that really bothered me, like, it's not to a certain extent, is that everyone just seemed to be what was the word? Everyone tried to be almost not necessarily as much as Dark the Moon was, but everyone was trying to be a comic relief. Like, everyone was trying to be Tony Stark, like with their snarky remarks.
You know what really
like they could think.
Go on.
Whoa. Like, especially like the scene that really like made me realize like they're just trying to make everyone Tony Stark was when the scientist chick came back and was like, are you going to tell me, or Tony Stark said something like, are you going to tell me I have a 13-year-old boy in the car? Is like, no, he's 14.
I thought that was funny.
Like, everyone was just too yeah, it is funny. It is very funny, but that kind of humor is really meant for Tony Stark, not like some stupid science slut.
The one thing that really bothers me out of that movie, actually, it really bothers me after watching Avengers, Iron Man, and Iron Man 2. Because watching the movie, I didn't even really think of it. I was like, that's weird, but okay. Didn't even think of it. It's when him and Rhodey neither of them have their suits yet. It's near the end of the movie, and he gives Tony a gun. And Tony has no idea what he's doing with that gun. And he's like, he doesn't know what bullets go into the gun. He doesn't know how magazines work. He's like, I make this stuff for a living. But it's like, how the fuck did you engineer all those weapons into an Iron Man suit and have no idea how they worked? That is totally retarded. And I cannot get behind it. At all. I
never noticed that.
When he's like, oh, just give me a clip. You do not know how guns work. How? How does Iron Man, Tony Stark, not know how a gun works? Shitty writing. That's how.
Yeah. You know what's also shitty writing? That one time I mentioned is like the time when he was waiting at his house, just chilling in his Iron Man suit, like basically just waiting for shit to go down, and he's ready for battle in a suit that is not battle ready, as told by Jarvis.
Yeah. That is another thing.
Sir, the suit is not battle ready. Then why the fuck am I in it in the first place, Jarvis? Why did you tell me this shit when I threatened a terrorist and decided to chill at the place where I told him I'd be?
Yes.
That was silly.
Yeah. Iron Man 3 has problems.
The first Iron Man movie is a masterpiece.
It
I'd
is.
say that's my second favorite.
My other big problem.
I'd say overall, I'd say it is the best quality Marvel Cinematic Universe film.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my second favorite because Incredible Hulk is still my favorite just because I think it's the best representation of like good combination of the 70s TV show and which I love to death and comics, and I just love that movie. It's not the best by any means, but
Why do you hate it so much?
Oh yeah, it's not the best, but it's the most nostalgic for me, and it's just like I just grin ear to ear at some certain scenes of that movie. But like it's my favorite. It's not the best, but Iron Man I would say is the best movie in the Marvel universe because damn, that movie is fucking good. Like that has so much. You could watch that movie so many times. While like Iron Man 2, you could watch it once and be like, yeah, that happened. But the first one, there's so much rewatch.
It's a timeless classic.
It is.
Not really.
It is a timeless classic. It will be. Like fucking years from now, there's gonna be like they'll reboot Iron Man or whatever and have some Justin Bieber look-like motherfucker playing Tony Stark, but then they're gonna be like looking like, remember when fucking back when the actor was still alive that used to be on drugs hardcore, but then he cleaned himself up and became fucking Iron Man? That was a shit.
My problem with Iron Man 3, another big problem, and it's all actually one big problem because all I'm talking about is stuff being out of character and story, and so this has to do with that. Tony Stark took out the arc reactor, and apparently, did I ever tell you of the deleted scene that explains that? Or I think you might have actually told me about it. No, you didn't tell me about it, but I think we talked about it. Where the Chinese guy, the Chinese doctor.
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
There's a scene in Iron Man 3 that they filmed in China, because of the whole like American Chinese movie filming deal.
Yeah.
It has to be like a Chinese scene or a scene take place in China or whatever. And what the scene was there's a Chinese doctor and he approaches Tony Stark at some point in the beginning of the movie and says, I believe I figured it out. I believe I figured out how to safely remove that shrapnel from your heart and remove the arc reactor. And Tony Stark says, nah, I'm good. And then at the end of the movie, he takes him up on the offer because he realized he didn't need it.
Oh, right.
That would have made so much more sense than an Iron Man 2.
Jax, fuck off! Don't chew on my headset. Don't make me buy another one, you piece of shit. What are you doing? He's got he's got the mouse cord wrapped around his neck. Great, there goes my mouse. Thanks, asshole. Alright, go on.
Trying to kill himself. And why didn't Tony Stark get rid of the arc reactor, if he knew how, in Iron Man 2, when it was killing him? They created a plot hole.
Sense.
They made a plot hole, and god damn it. That is annoying.
Yeah, I knew that,
This is like the fourth podcast, by the way, that we complained about Iron Man 3.
That's it? Seems like a lot more.
Yeah.
But it makes a lot more sense. And I knew that they filmed specifically some specific scenes for the Chinese release that was not in our version. And I wish they would have included that on the Blu-ray to have the Chinese version.
That would have made so much more sense.
They did that for Iron Man, and they did that for
Transformers.
21 and over.
They did and I think they did it for Transformers.
No, they are not doing that for Transformers. Michael Bay said, "Fuck that shit."
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I think that's cool.
Well, he's an asshole.
By the way, speaking of Iron Man 3, I saw some of the new assemblers at Walmart.
Isn't there an Igor one?
Yep, I saw Red Snapper.
Ooh, I kind of want Igor and Red Snapper.
Yeah, I did not see Igor though. I saw some of the other stupid ones, but yeah. If I did, Igor is the probably the only assembler I'll end up getting.
Okay. I just realized something else to
I
add.
just wish they would have called it. What's that?
Let's actually, before we get into what we got this week or this whatever, let's here. There's a piece of news. Do you know about Play Imaginative? What they're doing with Iron Man toys?
No.
They're doing
No.
1/4 scale toys and 1/12 scale, which is pretty much 6-inch figures of all 42 Iron Man armors, the Whiplash armor, Ironmonger, and the drones.
Who's making these?
Play Imaginative. And here's a link
Okay.
to them. It's fucking insane. They're all releasing these apparently next year. And the thing about it is they're making an Igor, a 1/12 scale. I was like, oh man, if that 1/12 scale is the normal 1/12 scale of $110, I might get it. But no, it's $210, so shit. When we get
1/12 scale is about 6 inches.
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least 1/6.
Are these models?
No.
Oh. Okay.
They're all made out of die cast and cool stuff, and it's really cool. But okay, do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said? The main part about that story that I'm about to bring up. Remember when I said if Hot Toys ever announces Pacific Rim, I am totally fucked?
Yeah.
Play Imaginative
They
announced
not?
Super Alloy Pacific Rim figures. I literally screamed. I just yelled. I was just like, God damn it!
No shit!
Yes.
Fuck. Damn you!
I just felt all the money leaving, and yeah, they just announced it. There's no pictures, but goddamn.
I only see I don't see the Ironmonger.
I think he might have just been announced. I don't know. Maybe they're not doing Ironmonger. I don't know. I don't know, Jesse.
Oh, that's 112's the drones. Okay, Play Imaginative doing Pacific Rim. We check this shit out. But
They just announced it. There's no picture.
Oh, they Play Imaginative has SpongeBob SquarePants figures.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay! So happy!
Let me see
Shut
this
up.
shit. Super Alloy Pacific Rim. Job.
Hey, that's no. Stop it.
I'm so mature. Speaking of which, did you see the picture I posted on Twitter of what I was doing when I was bored?
No.
Look at my Twitter and look at my Twitter feed and look at a picture I posted when I was drawing when I was bored, waiting for my interview the other day.
If you drew a gigantic penis, I'm gonna be really upset. God damn it! Twitter, you stupid. Stop suggesting shit! Fucking hate Twitter.
Stop thinking for me.
Seriously. Stop. The hell are you? What the hell is wrong with you?
I was just fucking snoodling and like I'm so bored and I just started like with this goofy troll guy head and then like just I don't know, it just kind of evolved from
What the hell is wrong with him? God damn.
That's modern art.
Was that just on a random piece of paper or like a paper you turned into your job interview thing?
That would been fucked up. It was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I was supposed to turn this paper in, but no, it was just on a random piece of paper.
Did you leave
That
it there?
would be fucking hilarious if I ended up doing that. But yeah, I don't see any pictures of Pacific.
I said there's no pictures of them. I
saying
said there's no pictures. Told you that
but I don't
twice.
see any
There's no pictures. It's just announced.
The only picture I see is the only picture I see is a Pacific Rim like logo with
There.
Alloy collectible figure.
Hey,
band
Jesse!
with it.
There's no pictures of the toys.
But when
4
I do-
times now. They have not released pictures of the fucking toys. So stop looking for them.
But okay, here's the thing though. When I do Super Ally Pacific Rim Google image search, I see Iron Man mostly and Green Lantern.
Yeah, because they're the only ones announced. Thank you.
But you just said Pacific Rim was announced.
I mean,
So
fucking stop. Let's change subjects. What'd you buy this week?
Are you trying to be Bane?
No,
The fire rises.
I don't care.
what the fuck is this one?
What?
There's this Crimson Typhoon figure that's fighting that looks like the Monster Arts Godzilla figure.
Probably is.
Is that the little Nika?
Probably. Let me see.
Let me see this shit.
Which kaiju is it?
Just.
Oh, it's a Jaeger.
Monster Arts Godzilla.
Let me see. It probably is.
Crimson Typhoon.
Yeah, that's the Nika one. All right, so guess what? Segue. I'm gonna go into what I got this week first,
Okay.
cause I got hella Pacific Rim figures. So I got money, and I was like, I don't know if I want to spend so much money on a second Masterpiece toy right away.
Money Gags McGee.
I'm sorry, a third Masterpiece figure right away. And so I was like, all right, let's just see about Pacific Rim Wave 2. And I started to get itchy about Wave 2 because I was like, I might not need it. And I was like, Pacific Rim's like my favorite movie this year. I want it. And then I saw that they're actually promptly working on a Wave 3. And I was like, oh, if I have to get them all if I'm getting any. And I looked at Wave 2 and they had them in stock. And I was like, okay, mine. And I got them, and holy shit, they are so awesome. They are much better than the first wave.
Really?
Yes. Let me go at
How
them.
much better?
A lot better. So let's just get the one out of the way. Gypsy Danger. They made a battle damaged Gypsy Danger, and he has swords. He has swords, and man, I saw reviews on that thing, and everyone's like, he's okay. Specifically, I watched a reviewer, and I didn't disagree with what he said. What he said was along the lines of, this Gypsy Danger looks out of place with the other two Jaegers because he's all messed up and kind of dry brushed and stuff. So I'm just gonna stick with my regular. And that, I get that point of view. That makes sense. If you don't care about the battle damage one, fine. But I was really disappointed with the Wave 1 Gypsy Danger. I was really disappointed. And I kept getting more excited for this one, and I got it, and I was like, oh man, he poses better. He looks a lot more sharp. He has his swords. He has a little bit added elbow movement. The joints on this one are smoother than mine. His ankle joint is kind of cocked at a weird angle that I'll have to fix, but it's okay. It is a big improvement, and I like this one a lot more than the Wave 1 Gypsy Danger. He just looks a lot better. And even I did the whole thing. If I stood him in between the two Jaegers and I was seeing if I thought he looked out of place, I didn't feel he looked out of place. I thought it looked fine. More messed up than the other two, but it didn't look bad. That's Gypsy Danger. He's the Wave 1 mold, essentially, but a lot better, in my opinion. Then they made Striker Eureka. And all I did to him was panel lines. And I discovered, though, I heard people talking kind of trash on him, saying he was okay, or he's not that great. And I was like, oh man. And I literally opened up the box and looked him up and down, and I was like, oh man, he looks so bland and stumpy, and he's not going to be that good. He is sweet. He has super expressive arm articulation, all in the shoulders. He has a swivel that goes in and out of his underarm into his torso. Then he has another swivel that goes up and down, and then another one inside the shoulder pad for the arm. Now on the left arm, that swivel is stuck, but he has two other ones, so it doesn't actually do much. I just can't use that exact joint. He has the little swivelly arm blades. I don't know why they pivot, or they can come out. I've taken them out, but I don't think anywhere for him to store. His head can turn left and right, and the cool thing about this one I like is on the top of the head. Do you remember in the movie where they climbed out of the top of his head and shot the flares at Leatherback? They have the little hatch right there, so it's kind of fun to look.
Oh,
It's kind of fun to look at the
really?
scale. Yeah, you can't open it or anything. It's just sculpted. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was surprised with Striker Yurika. I think he's better than Gypsy Danger. I think he's might not be as good as Crimson Typhoon as a figure. I might like him more, but I think Crimson Typhoon might be the better Jaeger. But it's awesome. I like him a lot too. All right, and then the last one is Leatherback. Leatherback is someone who I heard had QC issues, misfired pins, badly jointed elbows. And Vangelus's even had the. Do you own a NECA figure? Any of them?
I don't think so. No.
Well, they don't work off gummy plastic, but it is a thicker rubbery plastic than like a Transformer with ABS. And the fingers he has individually posed fingers, but they were reversed. So instead of going from like smaller to bigger, it went from bigger to smaller. And the way the pins work is I looked at it and I couldn't figure out a way to get that pin out without just kind of like having to warp the plastic around the hinges and then hopefully fixing it later. So that sucks. But I opened mine up and I was lucky I got a good one. And his leg joints are really weird. They're really weird. They swivel and turn all different ways. You can cock him to where he has sideways knees. But that helps him give him the gorilla look. You can give him straight up legs to give him a more natural look and just have him not as gorilla-y, or at least on all fours, like he was in the movie where he ran on his hands. I like to do the sideway knee thing. Makes him look a lot more girthy. You can put his arms in front of each other. He looks great. He is so much better than Knifehead. I was pleased with him. His joints are a little bit awkward, like in his arms. He has sideways elbows, but that's okay. He has swivel wrists, so it's not as awkward. I like him a lot. But yeah, those are the Pacific Rim things I got, and they're sweet, and I want Wave 3 now.
I got a question about Crimson Typhoon,
I have an answer for it.
and this is not my idea, but it's someone mentioned it was up. You've probably seen this video. But Crimson Typhoon has 3 pilots. The idea is because it has 3 arms.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that the third guy controls the third arm. But that it's all been shown that all 3 of them have to move in sync. How do they all control the third arm?
Well, see, it's a spiritual reason. Everyone has a spiritual third eye. They use it with their mind's eye, not their penis.
Not their penis?
Not their penis. Their mind's eye. So you're looking at it all wrong.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking about it with your penis head and not your head.
Logic?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
see?
thinking about it with my penis head.
Yeah, and not your head. Not your mind's eye. You're looking at it all wrong. You're being perverted.
I'm thinking of my purple head.
You should get that looked at.
Yellow, purple-headed fire monster.
Did you get any Pacific Rim this week? Because I got other stuff. I'm gonna take that as a no.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with what I got then, and then you can talk. Alright, so I got
Okay.
Transformers. I bought some shit offline. I got, just for shits and giggles, they were a little retail price. I got those original, I think, Universe 2.0 Legends of the Beachcomber and Brawn. I got those. Because I was going to get the Iger Hench, and I was like, nah, that's too much money. So I just got a Legends Brawn, and that'll hold me over till a Classics Brawn happens. So I got those. They're just little 2008 Legends toys, and they're cool. I like Beachcomber a shit ton. The cooler things I got are Masterpiece figures. Now, I'm late to the party on Thundercracker, but I got Hasbro's Thundercracker from Toys R Us last year. Man, I got him for retail as well. So I got him for like $75. Totally fine. Goddamn. I know I'm late to the party on this. This mold is infinity times better than the original Seeker mold. Because I got the Walmart Skywarp, and while the Walmart Skywarp was a gift, I never wanted to completely trash on it. So, what I'm about to say is not degrading the value of that toy at all. It's just, yes, this Thundercracker is a better toy, by all means. His proportions, like, not even his proportions. Yes, his proportions, actually. His legs, he now has the hip skirts on the legs. Essentially, what were the hip skirts. Beefs out his legs. This is something I actually never really noticed. Or I noticed, but I never really took note on. His abdomen is squared off now and not round anymore. The head has the little spring out ear things on the side of it now, and it's so cool. He's super nice. He emotes so much better than Skywarp. I got him because Starscream's getting re-released, and yeah. So now I'm gonna have all 3 Masterpiece Seekers, and this guy is sweet, and I'm so pumped for Starscream now. This guy's quality. He doesn't have QC like my Skywarp did. He's pretty. His blue is nice, deep blue, and I got scared because I actually charged my video camera. So, uh-oh. Spoiler alert.
Nothing happens.
Probably. Because I was thinking, I was like, man, I really want to review my Pacific Rim figures. But then I was like, oh my god, I'll do a series. I'll get to the second review and want to be done. So,
Did they announce what the Wave 3 is going to be?
if they do Wave 3, it'll be the Axe Head Kaiju. I forgot his actual name. Cherno Alpha and Coyote Tango.
Coyote Tango? Which one the fuck is that?
Coyote Tango, it was Pentecost's from the past.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Shoulder rockets. So the next Masterpiece figure I got is seriously, as of right now, my favorite figure of 2013. My favorite Transformer figure of 2013. I got Prowl, and he's so effing pretty. I'm serious, Jesse. Do yourself a favor.
No.
I don't see why. I honestly don't see why you're just so closed-minded about these Masterpiece cars.
Because I'm not going to get them.
That's up to you. I figured before, I was like, I'll just get. Yeah, well, you're wrong. I was just gonna get Smokescreen, but then I was like,
I'm wrong.
I'll get Prowl. Yeah, I'll get Prowl, and now I'm just excited for all 3. And Sideswipe's coming out, and then Starscream's about to come out. Grimlock got pushed back to February. I'm gonna be all cut up on Masterpiece, and it's gonna feel great. But though essentially that means a Masterpiece figure. Hold on. I got a text message from a guy from work. He wants me to cover his shift, but I'm already working tonight. So I'm going to inform him. Sorry, man. I switched with Tasia and... Whoops, I misspelled Tasia. T-A...
Who's Tasia?
Coworker.
What kind of name? Oh.
That's messed up. And already working tonight. Send. And I got another alert. Let me look at that real quick before I continue my sentence. That's great. I don't care. All right. So Prowl. Prowl is, yeah. I have nothing to say, at least specifically about him, because I do want to review him. Spoiler alert. I do. He's so pretty. His leg transformation.
Spoiler alert, it won't happen.
Spoiler. It'll be about 4 months. His leg transformation is nuts. It is so good how it works. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Because, one, it's hard to explain.
Can I just buy the legs?
No. You're just dumb.
If that's the best part, then I'll just buy the legs.
It's not the best part.
That's your... Okay.
It is one of the best parts. The best part is the toy. The toy existing. He's smart. His articulation is great. He emotes so well. His proportions are beautiful. He did something weird, in which I was very... very pleased with Red Alert. He outdid the Lamborghini mold. That doesn't mean he's better. It just means that he perfected something like proportion and some clearance that Lambor might not have. Might not have done. And yeah, he's good. He is really good.
What else?
No, just him, and I'm just in love with him. I've been playing with him forever, and he's great. Him and Thundercracker, I've had so many little poses, because I just want them to fight. They're both so freaking good. I love them so goddamn much! And that's what I got this week.
I kind of got something.
Is that
It's
is
in
that
my loot.
is that true? Yeah. Oh, okay. I have a question about that. I went looking for it on the site and I couldn't find it because I was gonna buy it.
What do you mean?
I was.
No, well, you can't right now. It's sold out.
I couldn't find it though. Couldn't even find it sold out.
Let me show you. It is the Marvel Select Thor from Thor: The Dark World.
Marvel Select.
Here, I got it for you.
Link me.
It's funny because they got the wrong picture up though.
Wait, what? Hold on. What the hell? Yeah, this is the one I saw. I figured it was just from the first movie because.
Yeah.
But they had the picture of Thor from Thor 2
No,
up.
they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They just had the logo Thor: The Dark World Marvel.
I could have swore
like they do with Jane Foster.
that is so dumb. I saw a review of Jane Foster, and I want that one too. But I was really upset because I was thinking to myself, I was like, all right, so everyone who has a Phase 2 toy, because Phase 2 Marvel Cinematic Universe, I was like, all right, I got the 6-inch Iron Man from Iron Man 3. I'm getting the figures from Cap 2. I was like, oh, but Thor didn't get any. Oh shit, it got a Marvel Select. Oh shit, it'll be in scale. Fuck, I have to get it. So
It's bigger than the 6-inch Avengers Thor though.
Is there a picture of it? I'd like to see how much bigger.
There's not a picture. I saw it in a review because it's not actually the scene that I saw with the Avengers Marvel Select Thor, which was about the same height as the Avengers 6-inch one, and it's a good deal bigger than that. I'd say it's almost as tall as Hulk, just a little bit shorter.
It's gonna be nuts. I still want it though, because I liked how Thor looked in that movie.
Yeah.
That toy looks good. I saw a pictorial review of Jane Foster and Thor. I was like, all right, I want it. I want them both.
Yeah, I added that to my loot, and I'm just waiting for the Generations Rhinox and Waspinator to be released before I ship my loot.
You're spending $22 on Waspinator?
19, bitch.
You're fucking nuts. I would just rather buy the case.
I would not, because I don't want the rest of those figures.
I do.
Dark World Thor.
So when are you gonna go see Thor 2?
And not today.
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Take the kids to go see it. Come on.
Watch his review of it,
Okay.
and they'll have a good size comparison with that and the old Marvel Select Thor. And old Marvel Select Thor is about the same height as the at the 7-minute 53-second mark. You'll see how big it is.
Okay, I'm gonna take it to 750 just to be. Oh god damn it. Okay. That's not
About
bad
8
size.
inches tall.
That's not a bad size. I like it. It looks so nice.
About 8 inches tall.
It's a nice toy.
It does look nice. I do think the gold on the chest looks a little bit silly, but that's just me.
I like it, but I like it, but I don't mind the gold. It's different.
What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, I made a lot of pre-orders.
I canceled a lot of pre-orders. I accidentally
pre-orders out the ass.
I accidentally bought some
oh fuck! Let me fucking finish.
Christmas
fucking
stuff.
fuck.
I'm gonna show you what
Oh, okay.
you're gonna buy. I'm gonna show you what you're gonna buy.
Okay.
Here.
You can show me what I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, you're gonna buy this. Keep going. That's what I was saying.
I pre-ordered a lot of Marvel figures. In fact, that's all I did. I pre-ordered Marvel Select Captain America and Falcon from the Captain America 2 figure line. The first ones that have been actually pre-ordered up. Mainly did Falcon just because hasn't been an announcement of a 6-inch Falcon, which kind of upsets me. So I definitely want to have a Falcon for that figure line, and Captain America just because just so he can have his friend. Yeah, I saw those scouters.
I accidentally bought 2 of them. Not of the set.
Bought 2
I bought
fucking sets of 3.
no. I bought two red ones.
I was about to say, so you spent fucking $88. Oh.
I was thinking of canceling it, but I was like, nah, they'll make good Christmas gifts.
For yourself?
No, one for me and one for a friend.
Oh.
Spoiler alert for Christmas.
Okay, and so I got pre-ordered for Falcon and Captain America. I pre-ordered Marvel Select Deadpool, which is coming out January. That figure looks really cool. Even though that's funny because they have it saying it's coming out January 2013, so it's about 11 months late. What was oh yeah, remember those 4-inch DC movie figures we looked at a while back from Batman and Superman?
Yeah.
I pre-ordered those.
All of them?
I pre-ordered Batman. Just 3 of them. Just the 3 that I could right now.
I want Batman and I want the Penguin at least.
I pre-ordered Batman, the Penguin, and General Zod. They're not from. It's not a Movie Masters line, which makes me happy because I was kind of hoping the Movie Master line wasn't going to downscale like that, but it's from a line called DC Comics Multiverse. Because it's being released, they also have Arkham Asylum figures in that line too. But yeah, that Penguin looks nice, and they're only $10 each. So I got three of those pre-ordered.
Maybe I'll get a Batman. Maybe.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I also have another fucking Marvel figure pre-ordered. Come out sometime next year. There's a reissue.
Who is it?
It's a reissue of the Marvel Select Ultimate Hulk.
Who is it?
Ultimate Hulk.
Who's that?
Hulk.
What's he do?
To me, you get angry.
Is he a bad guy?
Sometimes.
Does he hurt people?
He kill people sometime.
That's not a good guy.
No.
That's a bad guy.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes Captain America kills people.
Good. No. He punches Hitler. He's a good guy.
He has a gun.
That's only to scare people. It's only to scare people. He's scaring people.
No, he's killing. He's a murderer.
No. You're a bad person. If you like the
Captain
Hulk.
America barges into a warehouse and starts shooting people in the fucking
The
face.
The Hulk does the work of the devil. You Satanist.
He looks cool though. I like him.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
I did. I went to what store? What's Suncoast at a mall around me, which I was amazed they even still have those anymore. And I saw Marvel Select Barbarian Hulk there. I was so close to getting it. That thing is beauty.
There's a Barnes & Noble right next to me, or right next to where I work, and they keep getting in Marvel Select figures and not selling any.
Assholes.
Like, that's okay though. They keep getting in ones. I'm like, just get a little bit closer, and I'll buy a couple more. Because they have Spider-Man, but I want them to get Green Goblin and Black Cat, and I'll buy all of those.
Spider-Man.
Normal red and blue suit.
Oh, not the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
No, they don't have any of the movie ones.
That one looks like pure shit.
The movie one?
Marvel Select that movie the Marvel Select Amazing Spider-Man looks like pure garbage.
Wait, from 1 or 2?
From the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't know if they. Oh, I was confused because I didn't know if they had shown off a second one because the first one actually looks pretty sweet. I always thought that looked cool.
All right, look at this.
All right.
Looks like pure shit.
Oh, that's some candid product shot. Look at all those joints. It looks better than the Walmart one.
Maybe just as far as like maybe like the joints go, yeah, but like
Even the placement of the
black
joints. I know.
the black webbing on the red on his outfit is so ugly.
I like it. I don't know. I have a like my Spider-Man suit. My Spider-Man
Like
suit
you
is.
can't even you can barely even see the Spider-Man logo on his chest.
I can. I think you're just dumb. But but it is preference because I prefer the Spider-Man with like closer to the first appearance. A little bit different though. I like Spider-Man with wider eyes, not like first appearance, but I like the first appearance with the sharp spider, but with the black and the black. So then instead of the silver and the blue, the black and the black on the red. I like it. I like that a lot. So this I like.
Let me show you something.
No. You know it's really hard to figure out? I really want to figure out how to put the underarm webbing onto my Spider-Man suit, and that is a bitch to figure out.
Let me show you something.
Let me look at something. Damn. Bossy.
Alright, look at this.
Okay. Holy shit. I want that figure, but it's $55? God damn.
That's not bad.
That, I see you go for less on Facebook.
Yeah, but that's Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, where I'm on Facebook.
And this is a package though.
This, yeah.
It's the Marvel Legends first appearance Spider-Man, and it comes with the upper torso of the Sentinel, complete.
But it's open.
Comes with the base. Yeah, but
There's mint and sealed box ones on Facebook for $50.
then buy me one.
No, fuck you.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Hey, no.
Shit eater. Shit.
Okay.
I really wish I would got into Marvel Legends figures like years ago. Cause I was
Like
looking
me?
through some of these Build-A-Figure series. I would have
Yeah.
loved the Build-A-Figure Giant Man.
Yeah? Would you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I would.
That right?
Like,
That right?
yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Do ya?
But
Yeah?
some of the Toy Biz figures look like shit though.
This sounds really sexist, but I swear I don't mean it that way. The female figures all kind of suck. They all borrow kind of like the same mold. I was looking for a Scarlet
That's
Witch.
pretty suggestive. Scarlet Witch.
I was looking for a Scarlet Witch, and I found one at Comic-Con, literally for $10. And I looked at it, and I was like, I can't. There'll be a better one someday. I can't. So I didn't.
There'll be one for Avengers 2.
Hopefully. God. So something really funny happened earlier. My mom thought I was laughing at the context of the commercial.
Oh!
But Samuel Jackson
hold
is
on,
at...
hold on.
What?
Alright, go on.
Samuel Jackson is advertising for Capital One on a commercial, and he's advertising the Quicksilver card. And I started laughing, and I had to explain it to my mom. She's like, "Oh, that's funny." I was like, "Shut up." Not really.
Alright, exactly what I have to say is about Quicksilver.
Ooh.
But yes, they are gonna like they actually addressed. So I forget who. They actually addressed the issue about Quicksilver being in 2 different movies.
I don't want
two
to hear
different
this.
franchises.
I don't even want to hear this.
And the exact words is that that has nothing real to do with licensing. Is because but the fact is like they really don't know. It's about certain properties definitely own or belong to Marvel. Some certain properties definitely belong to say Fox and shit. But some of the other characters in these franchises will go into what they call a gray zone, where they can pretty much float to wherever. So Quicksilver really doesn't sound like he officially belongs to any particular company.
Fox doesn't actually own many characters. What they own is the term mutant.
So if I use the term mutant, I'll be sued.
Yeah, actually, you've been subpoenaed.
So you have 2.
No, I'm an agent of Fox. Actually, I've been a sleeper agent actually forever.
So you're betraying your own cause.
Yeah, betraying you. They pay me better. No, yeah, they own the term mutant. They own the term mutant. So anyone who's a mutant, pretty much in Marvel Comics, they can use them. But what's weird is, yeah, you're right. There's a gray area then, but still, that's still going to be confusing for moviegoers. And I do wonder.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if they're. But that's the problem. Their origin is Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver's origin. How the hell are they going to explain that in the Avengers 2? Or are they going to give him a different origin? Or are they just not going to address it? Because they can't straight up say, "Oh, you're Magneto's kids." If they did, that's ballsy. I would dig it. But I don't know.
Your balls.
I also like the guy I like the guy. You know what's really funny though? Aaron Taylor Johnson, or Aaron Johnson Taylor, whatever the hell his name is. He's in the new Godzilla, and I forgot her name, something like Elizabeth Olsen, who plays Scarlet Witch in Avengers 2, is also in Godzilla. That's really funny.
It's only been rumored though that she's going to be in Avengers 2.
No, no, it's confirmed now.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Stop making these claims.
No,
you know what I saw? You know what I saw in the past week?
What?
The Wolverine.
I
loved it.
I don't see how. Like, I guess I see how, but I disagree.
I don't see how.
Highly.
Yeah, I think you're just disappointed because you're expecting like a
No. Okay. I was at.
It is not. It is not very comic book orientated.
I was at work when you sent me that text. Said this is why I think you didn't like it that much. And while I agree with why you would think that, but that's not the reason. It's just because it was too campy of a movie, in my opinion. Especially
it's not campy at all.
Yes, it is. That's my fucking opinion. You're just pissed off because you like Wolverine. Because it's about Wolverine.
I'm not pissed off at anything. I'm confused about how you think it's campy.
Because it's Wolverine. Again, another fucking Wolverine movie. We get it. He's moping around, complaining for years apparently in the fucking mountains or wherever the shit. But he doesn't want to kill people, he doesn't want to kill anything, but then he kills people, and she's like, okay, whatever, fine. And then we get into the movie, and he's grieving over the loss of the woman he loves. Fine. Why Wolverine's doing that? Okay, whatever. Get over it, but fine. And then
it's paying homage to Wolverine, Old Man Logan, the comic miniseries.
But it seems, what movie seems to be doing that more? Days of Futures Past. It's like, well, and I don't. What the hell is up with that Days of Futures Past trailer?
I don't know. I'm not. That's more. It's weird.
I have no idea what's going on with that. But still, and then the ending of the Wolverine. What? By the way, spoilers. All right, if we get into spoilers on accident, spoilers.
That one of my two big issues with, as much as I right now, the Wolverine is my favorite X-Men movie. But I do have two major problems with it. And one of them is what you're about to mention at the very end.
Is it the Bone Claw thing?
No.
Okay, what is it? Because I have a couple things to mention, but I want to hear what you have
to say. The Bone Claws. Alright, go on with the Bone Claws.
The Bone Claws is one, what you said months ago. He shouldn't even know he has them. Two,
yes, that was my big one. It was his memory. Like, how does he remember Nagasaki?
Yeah.
Vividly.
Also,
they don't address his memory loss. They don't address anything about that. Like, that was like my first big problem with the movie. I was like, is this just not a thing now? Like, that he suddenly remembers everything, or whatever?
It's also just with the whole adamantium armor. Like, what they did with Silver Samurai was fine. The final battle was fine. I didn't care about the villain though. I didn't care about her at all. I thought she was actually really dumb. Yeah, I like how she died though. But spoiler alert, by the way. We already said spoiler alert, so actually never mind.
Fucking spoilers galore.
Yeah, that was the only cool part about her character. But yeah, it's the whole adamantium armor. Like, there was a really cool reveal at the end where it's just like the guy like pokes his head out. I'm like, oh, that's cool as shit. I called that. Like, I didn't think he was dead. That's really cool. But it's the fact of adamantium armor. How come no one did that before? And why do they need it from Wolverine? What were they stealing from him? Were they stealing the adamantium or the healing factor?
No, they're stealing the healing factor because you could see when he chopped off his claws, you could see like his bone claw nubbles inside the claws, and they're like drilling into the bone. and it was like sucking like whatever out of him. It's not scientifically accurate by any means. I don't think that's how it works, but
No,
like
because wouldn't you
like,
think? Wouldn't you think that
like,
when?
he was like aging into like almost a corpse within a few seconds?
Yeah, but still, they never made it clear. It's like, well, why do you need the animantium drill? Like, okay, that's fine, but how are you? Yeah, I know to drill into the animantium itself, but still, it's just like, what are you doing? It didn't explain itself enough. I'm still kind of confused. I get they were stealing the healing factor, but how? How the hell were they stealing his blood? Is it even in his blood, or is that in his bone marrow? Are they stealing bone marrow? They're drilling into the bone. That would make sense. But I'm pretty sure that's not how a bone marrow transplant works. Is it like plasma? They bring out the blood, take out the plasma, put the blood back. It's weird. I don't get it. And what really bugs me is at the end of the movie, he still has his bone claws. Fine. Did you see that? I just noticed this. Days of Future's Past trailer. He has his adamantium claws.
Does he really?
Yeah, I thought that stuff was like gone. So, well, okay, actually no. Wait. Oh wait. No, wait. Never mind. I figured it out. Never mind. Remember in Days of Future's Past, it says he wakes up in his younger body. So maybe that's it. But shit. Still.
Maybe.
And another thing, they said in Days of Future's Past they were gonna address how Xavier's there. They should do that maybe in the trailer. Cause seriously,
okay, that's my other big problem. It's been at the end of Last Stand, you see that Xavier wakes up.
Yeah.
From inside the comatose body, which was not revealed in the movie, but in commentary it was revealed that it was like his brain dead twin brother.
So he killed his brother. Go on.
Basically, why the fuck is he in a wheelchair still?
You've been brain dead for that long. You just like stop working.
He just like his legs just don't work. Like fuck it, I'm used to a wheelchair. I'll get in it. Okay, but that scene, I laughed my ass off in that scene. Just the way he was zipping through these bodies, just like in his wheelchair. Like I just imagine him like making race car noises in his head while he's going through these people that are frozen. Like he's going through it way too fast. It was not dramatic at all. It's really funny, just the way it played out. It's like here I am.
I bet Magneto shot him again. He's like, hey, look at me, I can walk. God damn it.
I love the introduction of Magneto. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah, because I saw him in the background. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. But I love the Wolverine because it's really what the first Origins Wolverine should have been. I think this is really just like, all right, we are bad. We made a pretty
shitty
sour movie.
Sour is putting it lightly.
This is our attempt of like what that should have been, and I really enjoyed it. It is. It's not like it's not very comic booky, like it's not like Marvel Cinematic Universe quality, like like homages out the ass, like all bright colors and
which is I'm fine with. I'm totally fine with.
But it's more earnest. It's more down to earth. It's more
not really. They don't have a science.
What?
The whole adamantium thing. I'm hung up on that. Hey, this big suit. It's gonna suck out your power. How? I don't know. It's adamantium. That's pretty much all they kept saying. It's adamantium. Fear it.
But what I like that it's more dramatic at certain points, and not necessarily like dun dun dun, but it's more like emotional. I mean, whole Wolverine, yeah, Wolverine's a tough ass character, but I mean, being forced to kill somebody that you love is going to fuck up anybody.
Sure.
Yeah, he has to deal with that, and he does it with his own way, being a hobo.
Still, yeah, he's wrong.
He's not wrong.
He is wrong.
You're a bastard.
Hey, I don't know. Being a pussy about it.
I really liked it, especially like it really liked it, like how he's still kind of fucked up in the head. How he would be in real life situations, and then he would like suddenly be imagining Jean Grey talking to him. It really reminded me a lot of The Grey with Liam Neeson. Did you see that movie?
No.
During the movie, you guys see it in trailer, but Liam Neeson works as a sniper for a oil rig company in Alaska, where he just stands guard and shoots wolves whenever they come by. And he's fucking depressed as hell because he lost his wife to cancer. I think it's cancer. It's not really addressed. All he knows is that she got sick and died. And he occasionally, he has dreams of her, just laying next to her in bed, just, real sweet moments. But, every now and then, he's going home, he gets on a plane, the plane crashes, and, he's stranded out in the woods with a few survivors of the plane. And every now and then, he wants to die. He actually put a rifle in his mouth before the plane crashed and, almost killed himself. He has no reason to live. But he just, he hasn't mustered up to kill himself yet. But, every now and then, when they get lost in the woods, trying to make it to civilization, occasionally, he'll either, pass out or just, start fucking hallucinating that he's laying in bed with his wife.
Is this Liam Neeson?
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson isn't fucking Wolverine, though.
I'm just saying, it's comparing it. It's a good comparison.
I don't know. It all sounds cool.
Have to be Wolverine.
No. Yeah, it does.
I don't understand why you're being so close-minded. You say I'm being close-minded about masterpieces. You're being close-minded about emotional Wolverine.
Look at this. I don't know if you saw this. The alternate ending to the Wolverine. This is actually pretty cool. They should have done this.
Oh, is this legit?
Yeah, it's legit. I don't know why they keep skipping. The video itself doesn't skip, but it's actually in the video. It's not your browser.
All right.
You can skip ahead actually about 30 seconds. It's only really at the very end.
Keeps blacking out. You said. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I was waiting for you to react, to respond to her at least.
All right. Oh, this was in the version I watched.
Really?
Yeah, because I watched the extended edition, so I guess, yeah, I saw this.
That's weird. So wait, this is actually in continuity? I thought this was a deleted scene.
Yeah. No, it's in it.
Oh, that's cool, because I only saw it once in the theater. Okay, well, that is cool. Well, it doesn't look like Days of Future Past has that, so... Then again, we've only seen about 30 seconds of footage, so I'm being a little judgmental. But I want to know what's going on.
Anyway, I love the Wolverine. I liked it a lot. I'm going to watch it a bunch more times. Yeah, it does. It has a fucking, a couple big continuity problems that I can't look over. But as a movie as a whole, I really enjoy it. I love it. It's like just a really cool Jason Statham action movie to me. And I like him. It's really good. I like the director of it. He took a really good approach to it. I like the editing in it. I like it's very aesthetically pleasing. I like the dialogue. All around, it's a solid B+ for me. I like it a lot. Anyway, I'm still kind of confused how they're going to lead up. They said they are going to plan another. That they're going to try. They're trying for another Wolverine, like the Wolverine.
Bullshit. God, I'd be so mad if they did that. I don't care how good it is. You know what they need to do? They need to not do the Wolverine 2. They need to do what they're talking about right now, doing X-Force.
X-Force, maybe.
X-Force. Domino, Deadpool, Cable, Wolverine.
A real Deadpool.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds played. I don't care if his costume's gray. Okay, there's something I want to talk about. Okay, So you commented on this on Instagram, and I researched more stuff into it, and literally all we have about it is that poster. So there's this comic book store called Midtown Comics.
Oh,
And no, shut up. They received a fucking God. Why? Why would I'm trying to lead into the story? You're just like fucking shut up. They got a fucking a poster tube from WB. All right, WB Entertainment, and inside was a poster that says "Activate WW," and there's two fists touching each other, and it says DC and some other production company, and it's pretty much a teaser poster for Wonder Twins. No one knows if it's legit or not, but there's more talk about it because up top, I didn't see this till later. Up top, it says two names of two people who might be.
Kuchar.
So I want to know if Seth MacFarlane is directing this fucking movie or something. Because I don't dislike either of those actors. I don't. I really don't. I think Mila Kunis is funny. I don't dislike Ashton Kutcher. But that's gotta... No. And I don't even know if I really care. Because...
It's gonna be part of phase 1 of the
Justice...
the Justice League Cinematic Universe.
Starting with Wonder Twins. Well, okay, because here's Justice League logic. We can't do Okay, a friend of mine said this on Facebook a while ago, and it was brought up at Tea Time with Deadpool. She said, this is DC's logic. We can't do a Wonder Woman movie because there's too much legality, and it would be too complicated to give her own movie. Marvel's way of thinking is, let's give this talking raccoon a rocket launcher. Deal. That is their thought process. So, but giving Wonder Twins a modern day movie is gonna be so hard, and I especially am not amped for it if it's happening with those two actors. Nothing against them, it's just how they would play the movie. In a world where you find it hard to do Green Lantern correctly.
Apparently, Wonder Twins were on Smallville, the TV series.
They should run Justice League out of Smallville. They should have made Man of Steel in continuity. Not even in continuity. Soft continuity. Maybe a reference. A reference. Literally a reference. It does not have to be hard continuity. Actually, that would be a bad idea. Soft continuity.
That'd be fucking hilarious if this is real.
If this is real, I'm gonna cry, and I'm just gonna throw my hands up. I'm done. I quit.
Speaking of crying, I was listening to an interview, not really an interview, but Kevin Smith led kind of like a Talking Dead kind of like thing with the release of Man of Steel on DVD.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like
the Nick Cage one.
They showed some concept art from Man of Steel 2. Not really like, but more like set design pieces.
Yeah.
And they like nothing like no big reveals or anything. And they tried to explain like why that so many fucking people had to die in Man of Steel.
Did they? Okay, what did they say about that?
I didn't watch the interview. Like I always said that I know it was mentioned. It was on Yahoo. I need to watch it, but like I
want to watch that.
But yeah, apparently Zack Snyder like gave a pretty logical explanation why they decided it was the best way to like go for like a holy shit kind of beginning. But they said like no, they didn't really have any big reveal or anything of Superman versus Batman for the next one.
Lex Luthor.
Until.
Oh.
Afterwards, after cameras turned off, Zack Snyder pulled Kevin Smith to the side. It says, "Hey, come here." It shows him a phone, shows him a picture, and says, and it's the new Batman costume.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I heard about that.
It's not just a Batman costume.
Not just Batman.
It's Ben Affleck in the Batman costume.
In the costume, yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, I heard that. He said it was amazing.
Yes. It's I was like, I said no fucking way out loud. Like I was so excited. Like just the idea that there's that Ben Affleck put on the fucking costume just made it so real.
Well, they have to start production on that soon, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know Avengers, yeah, because Avengers 2 comes out around the same time, and they start production in January.
Yeah.
God, I cannot wait until they announce shooting sites for Avengers 2. I'm gonna be there. Because remember the last time they filmed Avengers 1 in Cleveland, I didn't get to go. Man, if they're going anywhere around me in Ohio, oh shit, I'll be there.
Apparently, Bryan Cranston has given an interview about the supposed rumors about being Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
He
I know.
said that is absolutely trash. Like he's heard that before, and he's like, you know what's kind of funny? In season 1, after
Yeah.
he shaves his head, Jesse Pinkman says, "You look like Lex Luthor." When he's laying in bed like all fucked up.
Well, see, now the thing
I
is,
thought that was funny.
I know he said that the speculation about him playing in it is trash, but he said himself in an interview before that he would like, he's interested in it. Unless he said that before Man of Steel came out, and then he saw Man of Steel, was like, fuck that, piece of shit. That would be funny. That'd be so funny. Another thing that I'm upset about is, and I saw this a while ago, but so Avengers 2, the original plotline that I heard described was the government invents Ultron, or the government pretty much enlists the creation of Ultron to scare away the Avengers, and it works, and then Ultron turns on them, and then they're like, hey, Avengers, come back. Makes sense. But the IMDb, I take it with a grain of salt, it's IMDb, but the storyline, oh, I actually have the tab open, surprisingly. The storyline for Avengers 2 on IMDb is the Avengers reassemble to battle a scientist robot who has become one of mankind's biggest threats since breaking free from its creator, Dr. Hank Pym.
Yeah, well,
So while they initially said Ultron will have a different origin, it would appear that even if he does, there will be some ties to Henry or Hank Pym.
anyone can just change that though on IMDb.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Take it with a grain of salt.
I
But
take it with a huge grain of salt.
with them introducing Ant-Man in a later year, and man, if Nathan Fillion, so Simon Pegg is talking about playing Ant-Man in the movie, that's totally fine. I'm like, all right, that's fine, as long as you make Nathan Fillion, Hank or Henry. Forgot. I think Hank is the dad. Make him Henry in Avengers 3. I'm fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. People were talking about Benedict Cumberbatch. I was like, all right, fine. I get it. Benedict Cumberbatch is sweet. He's man candy. I get it. He's cool. He's Sherlock. Cool. He's Smaug. I get it.
As
Ant-Man in Avengers.
really?
Now, I wouldn't mind that.
Shut the fuck up for a second. We envision it. No, I don't see it happening. I that makes sense to me.
I could see it.
still don't see it.
If Simon, shut the
I
fuck
don't
up.
see it.
If Simon Pegg were playing him in Ant-Man, fine, because British gotta continue the lineage. But still, yeah, I could see him being a smartass superhero. Fine, I see it, but I don't. I'd rather have Nathan Fillion. Give me shit for talking about Nathan Fillion on this episode. Who you are? Give me shit.
You know who I want as Ant-Man? Ben Affleck.
I didn't see that coming. That was funny.
I'm Ant-Man.
That's funny. Holy
I'm
shit.
fucking Ant-Man.
Stop. That is funny. Okay.
Is there any Transformer news?
No. Wait, I think so. Yeah, there is actually. There's Transformer news. We trailed off. It's okay. Just let's do Transformers news now and then questions, because I gotta get ready for work. Because it's 3:32 p.m. on a Saturday. Okay. It's all third party.
Yeah.
So, remember... Okay, actually, let's talk about the one thing first. So, remember that Warbotron thing? That third-party Bruticus that was seemingly Masterpiece scale? You don't? Okay. Well, yeah, we talked about it. The third-party Bruticus that was seemingly masterpiece scale, and like it was so much bigger than all the other third-party things. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so expensive." Do you remember that? I said I don't need two Bruticuses. You talked about it on Twitter. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
It's these. Here, it's these. You
I
said that's.
seriously don't remember.
I know. Once you see it, you will. Those things, remember?
Oh, kind of.
That's weird. You talked about it. Anyway, they put a pre-order. I'm just gonna give up. They put up pre-orders of them. These are apparently masterpiece scale.
I'm look. Oh man. So wait, are these masterpiece like scale each? Each one
Yes.
is a masterpiece scale. Holy shit.
If they're 88. They're about 88.99 a piece for the 4-component. And then 118.99 for Onslaught.
Should be 5.
What? I know the 4 components and then
I see,
Onslaught.
I see.
That's 5. You're on crack.
Shit.
That's cheap. I don't understand how they got this price, seeing as
That's
$10
not bad.
more
No.
or $10
not
less is Masterpiece
considering it.
Prowl. Do it, cause I'm not.
God.
Actually, I kind of am, but I don't know.
You're
Isn't that
not.
nuts though? I kind of not.
Bruticus is my favorite. How do I not remember this? Was I drunk?
Probably because you were talking shit on it.
Was I
Though,
really?
yeah. Because, well, I think what it was is
remember this at all.
I think it's when we thought these were for classics. Now my problem with it is into our next news topic, and that is Fans Toys released a gray prototype image of their masterpiece slag, Scoria, and then they revealed two silhouettes for 2 more masterpiece figures, and that's Swoop and Skyfire. Remember what I said, I think exactly 2 weeks ago, with Quake Wave, I don't want there to be just hand over fist masterpiece third-party figures?
Yeah.
Well, that's happening.
Skyfire isn't Jetfire?
Well, yeah, Skyfire, Jetfire. G1 Hue, Skyfire.
Masterpiece?
Yeah,
Let me see.
it's just a
see.
silhouette.
Show
It's just a silhouette,
Oh, okay. So,
but there you go. The price on Slag, I've deduced I'm not getting that one, unless 1, it goes on clearance, or 2, I just break down and get it. He is the size of Masterpiece Grimlock, head to head, but his little mouthpiece over the back of his head is taller than Grimlock. It looks fine. He looks great. But I don't want to give in to... Because I think... Now, I got Shockwave. I got Fans Toys Quake Wave. So I'm eating my own words here. I supported it. That's totally fine. And I have nothing against third party as a thing. But, yes, I don't want there to be... How combiners were the thing this year. Next year it's going to be Masterpiece. And I don't want to buy a couple $100 Masterpiece figures of characters that might still come out. Because I was thinking about this the other day. Takara can make a Shockwave that's better than my Quake Wave. And I'll replace my Quake Wave. I just thought Quake Wave looked good. Now, I probably won't get that Dinobot. Either of them. I don't know. I'm still thinking about these Warbotron guys because they're so cheap. Or, I'm sorry, they're not really cheap. They're inexpensive. $90 a piece
for Master scale figures, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's very good.
Like, oh my god, that Bruticus is my favorite combiner.
Though, if these are released and they are like paper craft, foam, not plastic, I guess we'll see where the price came from. But they look good. They do. They look good.
Hell yeah, they do.
Bruticus, I think that I would buy these for the individual robots. To be honest, Bruticus looks okay to me.
Bruticus looks fucking like a beefcake.
I don't like his hands.
Holy shit.
I don't like his hands, and that sounds dumb.
I like his hands.
Yeah, it's his hands that I think his arms are too long. He doesn't look bad. I'm sure posing him, he'll look better. It's only gray. It's a prototype. It might look different. Fine, but yeah, if I were to buy this, oh wait a minute. It looks like he has rubber tires.
Ah! He does. Oh, man, you know what? That's too soon. That's a lot of money to save up.
Hey, guess what? Store critic.
Huh?
Store critic.
Fuck life.
Okay, red. Red is my spirit animal from Pineapple Express. Yeah, like I would get these for the individual robots. They look sweet. But yeah, that slag, I'm just like, all right, we're at the top of the roller coaster, ready to go downhill with all this third-party masterpiece. I think it's great. A lot of people are.
All those fucking Dinobots.
People are excited for it. I think that's great. Totally great. Just I'm not. I'm gonna wait not for official releases because hashtag are the only ones I support. No, I'm a Jesse. You guys, if you listen to this show more than just this episode, you know I champion third party, and Jesse doesn't care one way or another. So, but I have to draw a line in the sand for myself. So, there's that.
You know what else I'm also really interested in getting as Bruticus orientated?
Wow.
Is the replacement Onslaught figure?
Yes, I do want that. I don't know how much it's gonna be. I'm waiting for a pre-order, but I do really want that. I want that and the Echoes TF upgrade kit.
Who's making that?
I forgot their name. They're a new third party.
The one that's making the Bruticus or the Onslaught?
Yes.
I would like that. Because at the final result for Bruticus, that's fucking sweet. Oh, okay. I'm really curious to see what the fucking Masterpiece Jetfire would be like.
That's one I also decided I'm not getting. I love Jetfire, but I'll just wait for an official one. That will happen one day.
Or the Generations Leader Class Jetfire.
Yeah, if it's Generation 1.
It has to be. It has to be.
It doesn't have to be
1 inspired. I mean, what else could it be?
Comic book. I listened to another podcast actually, and they brought up something. Actually, a lot of those figures are probably IDW based, which is fine.
What does IDW Jetfire look like?
Mostly the same. I think.
So it's G1 based.
But still. I just want that Megatron to be good. I actually don't really care what it turns into. As long as it doesn't suck.
A turnip?
Hey, if it doesn't suck, I hear myself through you.
I hear myself through you.
That I'm not trying to be sweet.
Oh. Neither am I. So.
Wow.
I wasn't.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Wow, you're married. Wow. Anyway.
No. You knew that. I told you. I was just being funny.
Yeah.
You took me
yeah,
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I actually got my hopes up. Made me blush. Do you want to go on to questions? Or, I'm sorry, question.
Sure.
Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. Would I have to hurry up?
I don't think so.
It looks like...
I need to talk about.
Have I been locked out with a Primecast question email? Seems like it. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm just being dumb. Typed in like 5 times. I was like, nope. I was like, uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Lost your questions. Or, I'm sorry, question. Last time I checked, we only had 1 email. Let me... Come on, Gmail. I swear to God, it does this every time we record. It's like, oh, I'm going to take like 3 minutes. Yep, we have an email.
It's not from the yellow pee-pee monster?
It's not. Let me see. Is there, I don't know. Is there... Do I have a spam folder on Gmail? No. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Our first and only question comes from Harrison. Hi guys, Harry here, back with a question since nothing big has happened. I went to Toys R Us the other day to make for what I want for Christmas. I assume that's a Christmas list. Needless to say, I think it was worth it. But I went to the Marvel DC aisle, They both share an aisle, and I saw the entire wave of Man of Steel movie masters. I also noticed the Zod with cuffs, and black suited Superman. Now, I'm trying to say this. Are these meant to be in the waves or variants of the original figures? Those are in the wave.
The
Zod is.
They are in the wave. Yeah. Well, I mean, they advertise General Zod and Shuckles as a variant, but it is in the wave. That's the only one I haven't gotten from that line.
I
didn't
get any, and they don't sell them anywhere near me anymore. So
I can find all of them right now.
I might want a
bunch of
Superman one day.
Jor-Els. I see a lot of General Zods. I've seen a few Feoras.
I've never seen. Actually, no, I saw Pharaoh once. I thought about it, but I was like, no, I just want it because it's rare, and I put it down.
It's not a bad figure.
It isn't. Hurt sucked.
No.
Okay.
It's just not very feminine looking when you get it in hands.
The female part in that whole movie was underwritten, and so this is for both of you to answer. The other day, I contemplated on buying Darkest Megatron. So I went on BBTS to see how much he was and how much for shipping. I went back to my account the next day to see how many were left, and my pile of loot said I had bought it. So you accidentally bought it. Maybe we didn't explain how to check the quantity of BBTS has appropriately.
No. Like
Damn
you
it.
bought all of them?
I hope
Or
not.
just one?
Now the thing is, I didn't want to buy it yet, so I canceled the order. They refunded my money with store credit. Now, what I'm really asking is, where does the store credit come from, and where does it go to my credit card, or aside for another order? BBTS is like that, to where if you buy something and you want a refund, they'll give you store credit for that refund. So that store credit doesn't go anywhere. It stays at Big Bad Toy Store. So yes, that does not go back on your credit card. You paid for it. So whether or not you're getting that figure, that money's gone from your bank account.
Sorry.
I don't. He said for both of us to answer. Jesse, do you have an answer?
That you answered pretty perfectly there.
Maybe you could email them and ask them if they could get you an actual refund. But I am curious how you accidentally bought a toy when there's a confirm order buttons and where you have to select your payment method. Because let me actually
They got Skyquake in stock.
Skyquake?
$64.99.
Here, let me go pretend to buy something really quick. Okay, in case I do end up actually accidentally buying, let me buy something I might want. Okay. Add to cart. Loading. Enter checkout. Select the shipping method. Continue. It's only 90 cents to add it to my pile of loot. Yeah, and then it says select a payment method. And it already told me how much it was going to be. $27.89 is my total. Yeah, and they had to select a payment method. And then it says place order. So I am confused. I'm actually interested how you accidentally bought it, if you didn't want to. Because it does tell you how much it is without shipping. Or with shipping, before you buy it.
Yep.
Unless unless your computer I don't know. Other than that, thanks for answering my questions, and keep up the good work. That's it. That's it for questions.
Oh my god.
Guys, what?
Do you remember... Hold on, real quick. Do you remember a couple weeks ago when I was showing you around on BBTS and they actually had a first edition bulkhead that was on sale for $109?
Mm-hmm.
And it was for sale.
It sold.
Somebody bought it.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
$109. Shit.
So yeah, those are our questions. If you'd like to send any more, Primecast Q&A, Primecast Quanda, PRIMECAST QANDA @gmail.com is the email address. No hyphens, no apostrophes, no periods, no capitals, no numbers. Send them there.
Send them.
Send them.
Send them to the email so we can answer them later.
Give us a discussion topic. I don't know.
Ask us some stupid questions.
Actually, I don't know about that. Last time someone did that, it didn't go over too well. But,
Yeah, not that fucking stupid. Silly questions. I think. Password for this episode. I think I thought of it last week.
my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Wonder Twins activate. Because that'll never ever
Wonder
not be relevant again.
Twins Activate. If you listen to the whole episode, please type in Wonder Twins Activate into the episode or into the comment section. Lets us know you listen to the episode and makes us happy and squee with delight.
Let's go
You
through
can
the
follow
comment
me on
section.
Twitter
Like, hey.
at twitter.com/ssjautobot. You can follow me on Instagram, ssjautobot2. Click the subscribe button above this video to subscribe to my channel to be up to date on all Primecast episodes, if you haven't done so already.
We need to get this ish on iTunes. We should do that by episode 100.
We have a goal.
You can. We have a goal sometimes. You can follow me on Twitter at AnakinVader if you want to keep up. I've been so distant from Twitter. Trying to fix that, but man.
Speaking of
you
Twitter,
can-
what were you what the helling like a few hours ago? You're like, what the hell? Seriously, what the hell? Oh, I see. Private matter.
I was gonna explain on Twitter. I was gonna explain on Twitter, but I'll do that later. I don't feel like it's gonna take a while to explain it on Twitter. Okay, and then I might have charged a camcorder. I'm serious though. I did it. I charged it because I opened it up just to see if my camera still worked. Literally dusted it off. I might make a review if you
Is your
egg me on
camera's
enough.
name Dusty.
My camera's name is I don't
Dusty.
know. No clue. If you want to see a review of Prowl, let me know. I might review it. If you want to see a review of Pacific Rim figures, I'll review those. I want to. It's just I know if I dedicate myself to doing a series of 6 reviews for Pacific Rim or even 5, if I review Gypsy in one video, I don't want to get to 3 or 2. I'll be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be tied down. I want to be part of the system. I don't want to be I don't want to be a cyborg, an android, an automaton. I'm not an automaton. I'm not a computer. I'm unique. I'm a human being. Not really, actually. I don't get that uppity and hipster about it, but still, I get bored. But if you want to take a gamble, you can look. It's a chance, guys. Rolling daily chance. Jesse, interrupt me, so I'll stop fucking talking.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, thanks. God damn, I was waiting.
Alright. We'll call that a show. Until next week, thank you for listening, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. No.